clip. Go ahead.
Tweet another monkey post. Speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time. Okay? Thank you.
What?
It's not real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. You're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that fucking great. I don't want to be remembered for Shaq's Bit podcast. I do not. Like, leave those girls alone. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates us. So fucking what? I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me. But she's not going to respond because I'm the one calling her and be like, baby, keep it classy. Because she's not soft by any means. You're from the streets. But I'm like, you're beautiful. Don't
Angel Reese from the streets.
These fools, because he's a fool. You don't even have G14 classification to say that. I would respect it more if Lisa Leslie said it. Like, that's y'all category. Stay out of them people's category.
That's y'all's category. So I can't stand these gay. He didn't say, he's just said a whole bunch of simp stuff. But I cannot stand these simp ass, these old ass. And remember, Shaq's the same guy that tried to purchase the X-rated video of Shannon Sharp and that chick. Like, Shaq was trying to dirty Mac on that so he can go viral and leak that information because Shannon and Shaq don't get along. He's also the same dude that told Angel Reese, if you want to put some seats, put some butts in seats, you need to put some booty shorts on. But that's supposed to be his quasi daughter or whatever. Like, that's supposed to be like his he's supposed to be someone he's supposed to mentor. Like, this is bullshit. Like, I know, like I said, when Shaq goes viral, I know some bitches are around, straight up. That's all it is. He's just simping out for women on here. He's just simping out just to kind of tell everybody, though. It'd be one thing if we didn't know what Shaq has been doing in behind the scenes, though. But I mean, Shaq slid in the DMs of what's her face? She was with
a lot of those. The Home Depot worker, the one that went viral.
The Home Depot girl, but the other one who was going viral and who switched to Muslim and then she's not Muslim anymore. Brittany Renner. Yeah. Like, Shaq is a goddamn joke, straight up, man.
I wish. Let me let you land first before I start talking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I pulled the tweet up, TR, while you were talking. I'm just going to pull some critical phrases out of here because every time we talk about Angel Reese, there's always some goofy who leaves a comment that we are shitting on her for no reason. RG3, I'm going to just highlight some of the things he said. This has got to stop. There is no place for racism in this world. Angel Reese should never be depicted this way. This will never be okay with me. I will not attack her or her family. I always keep it basketball. Some people made it about race. I never did. I never will. All that being said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted as a monkey ever. I would have asked Shaq what his problem was with that tweet.
He didn't even read it. He didn't even know about it.
Now, you could argue, okay, maybe he shouldn't have published the image. Okay, if you want to be picky, you can argue that. But I have absolutely no problem with this tweet, which, by the way, the last sentence says, there is no space for racism in this world. What problem do you have with that tweet, Shaq? I'll get to Angel Reese in a minute, but Shaq is overreacting.
Yeah.
And he's definitely... Yeah, this is a complete... You're talking about doing physical damage. You're Shaquille O'Neal. People know your net worth and who you are. And you're talking about punching somebody in the face the next time you see them. What are we doing here? Like, I wish, and we're going to talk about this when we go to our next story. I wish men would get back to processing and debating and speaking to each other like men, because Shaq is overreacting. Angel Reese is a different story. It seems to me like she doesn't like criticism. And her fans certainly don't like her being criticized in any way.
Well, you got people like Shaq, too.
Yeah, but now I'm talking about her fans because I made a comment, and you and I both did, about her layups not too long ago. We actually made it before Lisa Leslie said something to her about it, and we got smoked for that. But when Lisa Leslie said it, okay, I get it. Lisa Leslie is a legend, and it's probably holds more weight coming from her. But if we're both saying the same things, you're going to sit here and tell me that one person was wrong and the other person was right.
Right.
Like people don't make any sense, man. This is people are really, really frustrating. Here's my thing with RG3. I don't listen to his podcast, but when I do, I've never heard him say anything that was like out of bounds or out of pocket.
Yeah.
I think people have these preconceived notions of him because of who he married and the type of person he is behind the scenes. We talked about when Ryan Clark tried to air him out earlier in an
Ryan
earlier
Clark tried
episode.
to air him out again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I want all of these people that are going to bat for Angel Reese. And y'all tell me in the comments too if you disagree. Tell me what is wrong with RG3's tweet. If you want to say maybe he shouldn't have retweeted the image, okay, I'll accept that. But outside of that, tell me what was wrong with that tweet that he sent out, because I see nothing wrong.
See, okay, so RG3, this is where RG3 is going to get some smoke from me. Okay. RG3 knows that the majority of people that, and I see it mainly from black men and usually from black men, not so much black women, unless he's talking about Angel Reese. He knows he's going to get some smoke. And even though he was trying to, and I'm going to say it, white knight for Angel Reese, I was like, who gives a fuck if people are saying this slander about Angel Reese? We know it's not true. Why are you going on X and trying to police people? You worry about your own fucking self. And because you, and again, I'm on RG3's side. What I'm saying is that don't even try to save her. If the fans are her camp, people are gonna start lying on you, because now it's up in the space about RG3. Oh, it was the whole thing about the black women comment too, is what Ryan Clark tried to air him out on. So anytime he talked about Angel Reese, he's gonna go viral because people are gonna say he hates black women or he has a problem with Angel Reese for XYZ reason. And RG3's just had balanced takes. I like his takes. Like every now and then I see his takes. I was like, okay, yep, that was a good take, RG3, or that was a bad take. He needs to stop trying to white knight, because there's a bunch of people that get dragged on the X. If you don't want to see the shit on X, take your ass to Facebook, take your ass to IG, so you don't have to worry about this so much. If you get on X, X is wild, wild west. And we saw what X used to look like before Elon Musk took over, and when X is right now, though. So if you want some good shit to go, then you gotta let some bad shit slide. And I'm not condoning or supporting what that person wrote, but now you want to get into fucking censorship. You want to start telling people what they can and can't do. There's a lot of crazy stuff that occurs on X, especially from Republicans, Democrats, Trump. I mean, all the slander that went towards Kamala Harris. I'm like, yeah, y'all kind of went too far with that one. But it's all jokes for the most part, and everybody's having fun. I just have a problem with RG3. Worry about your wife and worry about the women in your circle that are under your covering. That's who you should worry about. Not trying to protect Angel Reese. Obviously, she has Shaq. She's immobilized the whole simp army to go come after you. So now you gotta fight all these battles because because you stuck your nose in Angel Reese's business. And Angel Reese probably didn't even know about this cover. She probably had it all muted and everything. But the problem is that's the only smoke I really had for RG3. It was just that he shouldn't got involved with any of that stuff. That's the one thing, that's a misstep that I believe he had, because it was completely unnecessary. And now he has to like fight all these other dumbass battles.
The one criticism I heard he had in this tweet, TR, he did what all news reporters do. We forget that RG3 is in the media now.
Yeah.
He worked at ESPN. He might not be there anymore, but he still reports stuff. He said he talked to someone in her circle that confirmed that she hates Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but I don't think those two things are connected.
Maybe you got a leak in your circle. Maybe you got a leak in your... So what I'm trying to do right now, TR, just so you understand, I don't understand why Shaq is pissed. Now I'm trying to understand why Angel Reese is pissed. What in this tweet pissed off Angel Reese?
No, she hates RG3. It's because of that first interaction. So no matter what,
RG3, she's a public figure. She got to get used to this.
She ain't never gonna get used to it. I mean, honestly, Angel Reese acts like a lot of women where they think, hey,
that's unacceptable,
everything.
TR. You cannot
I
sit
agree.
here and demand equality. She says she should be paid as much as LeBron.
Yeah. You would think
How
that
much crazy stuff do you think LeBron hears on a daily basis,
you would
especially
think,
about his son?
you would think that's the most egregious things that she has said. But the problem is you have people like Shaq, Gilbert Arenas, Ryan Clark. As soon as they hear any type of slander, they put on their capes and they start running out and they immobilize a whole bunch of other dumbass simps who don't even watch Angel Reese play. And so they start immobilizing, they start getting all these hate campaigns on X, and then now you trend anytime you speak on Angel Reese. Like I said, he was just trying to save her and ended up blowing up in his face. And Angel Reese ain't never going to forgive RG3 for anything. And Shaq is never, I mean, the other thing too, we got to remember Angel Reese is on Shaq's shoe line or, part of Reebok, the whole Reebok family.
Yeah.
So, it's to his benefit to make sure he comes out here and shields for Angel Reese. Or
So
Reebok, really.
Here's my thing, TR. Here's what I'm gonna do if I'm RG3. I'm gonna call Shaq's bluff. I'm gonna say, all right, Shaq, let's do this. Let's put some boxing gloves on and let's go 5 rounds in the ring for charity, or let's go 5 rounds in the ring for a salary. Because Shaq is 53. RG3 is younger than that, and I'm willing to bet that RG3 might have an advantage in the situation.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on RG3. So you're right. I've seen Shaq on TNT.
Call his bluff. Like, all right, Shaq, let's put the gloves on and let's go. Let's go to Netflix and sell a deal. Let's do this. If you really want to hit me that bad over something that I said that wasn't out of pocket, in my opinion, let's go. Yeah. Now, every time we talk about Angel Reese, somebody either hits me up personally or writes on the comments that we're too hard on her. So I'm asking all the Angel Reese people that think that we're being ridiculous, I want you to tell me in the comments why this tweet was out of line. What about this tweet was out of line? I will read them, and if you say something that I agree with, I am very proud to come back on here and say, okay, you were right, I was wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, it was nothing out of pocket about this tweet.
Yeah, it was just because of the person that tweeted it. That's all it was.
That's all. The person 100%. That tweeted it. And you ain't got to like him. That's fine if you don't like him. But for you to talk about threatening violence, come on, man. We got to do better.
I'll go one step further. See, it's always, and I shouldn't say always, because I have seen some white men get a lot of smoke. But for some reason, it's just easy for black men to just shit on each other in the public space. Like Shaq went on this podcast. Nobody knows who this podcast is, but he went on this podcast, and the only thing that they're going to be viral for and known for is this take. That's it. No one's going to remember that podcast that's supposed to catapult them, because there's 2 women on there. And I don't know what they were talking about, like completely, like whatever the entire segment on. But Shaq went out of his way to bring RG3 back into the conversation, shit on RG in front of those women, and then shit on RG, for the clicks and everything too. So, RG3 probably should call his bluff though. But then it's like, now we're back to this bullshit. Like RG3 is like, enjoying life with the family. He got his pink toe girl or his wife in the background of some of his podcasts. He posts a lot of videos about his family, because I like it when RG3 posts some, cool stuff he's doing with his kids and everything too. Because a lot of people don't like posting about their kids or their family, and RG3 does it. And so it's nice seeing that, he has a very tough skin. It was just that some of the stuff, I mean, he puts himself in unnecessary situations, in my opinion. But I mean, he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. I don't think he's moved by it. Also, what I know, he had one more follow-up to that whole Angel Reese thing. He started talking about God and everything. I was like, come on, skydiving ain't got nothing to do with you being reckless on X or social media. I hate when people try to bring God into the conversation after they get flamed on social media. God has nothing to do with any of this shit. Nothing, one bit. And so when you try to do stuff like that, I think that's a little disrespectful. Just my opinion.
I I agree. People like to bring God into stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with God, and it happens a lot.
Yeah.
This is crazy. And Shaq is one of my favorite players. I can't believe this, man. This is wild. I can't believe this.
Yeah. Yeah. No surprises. So we're going to get to the